Hello, everybody. Hi. Time for boy time. I got.
Boy time.
I found at the liquor store canned espresso martini.
Interesting.
It's not the worst.
Good. Oh.
It's not the worst. But I wish it was a bit more.
Watch out! These creatures are fast.
I don't know. There was one that I had in Montreal that I've been trying to replicate. And by replicate, I don't mean like at home. I mean like I just keep buying other ones, hoping that they'll be that good.
Yeah.
I've been trying to replicate the experience by continuing to order espresso martinis.
Very good.
I'll have to ask my brother what the name of the restaurant was. It was like a Greek restaurant, but that was my favorite one I've had. Every other one has just been not as good.
The Greek one was probably made out of olives, feta cheese, and a bunch of oil, because those are the only ingredients in Greek food.
Yeah, I've how do you feel about Greek food in general then?
Sucks.
It's not my favorite.
No.
I like
sucks.
I like anything that's, shaved meat or whatever, if we're going to call that Greek food. Like
I'd say that's more Middle Eastern than Greek.
Yeah?
Greek is like souvlaki.
Yeah.
Greek sucks.
It's not on my top.
They have like 100, because it's not on mine.
How many countries are there?
196.
I wonder if that's why the
Next
subreddit
question.
is called that. There's like
I don't know.
something 196 subreddit, and I could never figure out what the fuck it's supposed to be, and it just seems like kind of like a shit posting thing. But it shows up
It could be anything.
sometimes. I don't know.
Why is E621621? There's a reason, but I forget.
Because it's MSG.
Please don't do anything drastic.
Madison Square Garden?
It's the chemical name for MSG.
Ah, and that's furry related because?
'Cause furries are umami. I don't know.
You know what? No further questions. I'm satisfied.
Have you ever tasted a furry?
Regrettably, yes. It's 198, but Scoot counts South and North Korea as only North. Well, actually, that would only take it to 197, but I like where your head's at. I also don't recognize South Sudan. That's bullshit.
Is that like one of those trees from earlier?
You know what pisses me off? Like I saw a video that got big on Reddit, and it was like just two Korean streamers just eating at what's that Western burger chain where you can get it animal style?
Can you see anything on the other
In-N-Out?
In-N-Out. They were eating it In-N-Out and streaming themselves, and some like complete just like absolute piece of shit just decided to like accost them basically and just be like really racist. And like at first they was like, "Oh, you're Chinese," and they were like, "No, we're Korean." Oh, so and then what I realized when watching this is the unfortunate reality that like if people want to be a racist piece of shit to you and you're Korean, they talk about like Kim Jong-un, which is like which has to be. I could imagine that has to be frustrating because it's like, well, you're in the country that is like most diametrically opposed to him. like you're their number one, not Kim Jong-un, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of
he's
shit.
not ours. Yeah,
It's
he's
like
not ours.
accurate.
Also, you're never going to meet someone who is one of his people because they're not allowed to leave, and also the people there probably also aren't crazy about him.
Yeah.
There's very few pro Kim Jong people you're gonna meet.
There was a photo that showed up, just like a kind of interesting, like historical photo of, I think Kim Jong Il, like as a little boy in his fake passport name and photo, from when like his dad brought him to like some, I don't know, it was like Olympics or sporting event or something in the U.S. in like the '80s or some shit, which I just found like kind of interesting. The fact that they're like getting different identities and like showing up to like sporting events. That's kind of funny to me.
They love sports.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
Oh yeah, fucking. What's his name? Rodney? No. What's his name?
Rodney
What's his-
Dangerfield.
No.
He was in Caddyshack. He likes sports. I assume you mean Dennis Rodman, but I'm going to keep
Thank
talking about
you, Dennis
Rodney
Rodman.
Dangerfield.
I got the rod part.
Giants live here.
You got the rod. You got the rod man.
Tom,
You
Yeah.
want to know about your mother?
she lived this entire life before she had me. But I don't know anything
It's
about
so funny that Dennis Rodman would just be like best friends with an evil
Your mother
dictator.
was part of the giant.
Yeah,
You know-
Dennis Rodman and Steven Seagal. The big two.
I see this happening a lot, but the power of just like somebody liking you, you know, you're like, oh, well, I can be on their good side, even though they're like objectively evil and
monster.
enslaving entire populations of people, basically.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Pretty
but they're
cool.
being nice. Like maybe, you know, I really doubt their dinner table conversations are like, yo, when are you gonna like free your people, man? Like, I don't think those are the
I don't think that
conversations.
comes up.
Yeah.
I don't think that comes
so, it's just, yeah, it's fascinating to me, the power of like someone else having power
This is Gryla's home.
and then just thinking of you positively.
She may still be checking her traps,
Yeah.
but she might
Supposedly,
We have to be
I'm pretty sure this is true, actually. Elon Musk is a fan of Nathan Fielder and like tried to be friends with
Okay.
him, and Nathan just like ignored it.
And Nathan totally went for it.
Although what he should have done was pretend to be his friend to like fuck with
Absolutely.
him on camera. What he should have done is
Yeah.
that. But maybe he might have been a little scared.
There's another way in up there.
Yeah, that's
Figure
fair.
out how to get to it.
There's a great movie about that called Mephisto. Let's see. Academy Award winning Mephisto 1981. Watch listed. There we go.
Maybe there's a way up on the other side, but I won't be able to get across.
Oh, it's like an... What's it? It's like an actor that Hitler thinks is cool. Yeah, that seems to be the vibe. That's cool.
Let me
Hang on. I'll create
I don't watch Zero Punctuation all the time. I think they're still making content. Let me just assume that in their review for this game, they criticized all of the puzzle mechanics being exactly the same.
in their fur as they run. The only worry is
Someone tell me if I'm right.
when we're to sleep. But it's not real.
How do I leave?
Oh, you don't?
Can I just can't get down? Oh, fuck you. I had to look up at you for you to do that? To find the treasure in this game, you gotta go where the girl does not. She'll start going one way, and you know, there's treasure the other way.
That's a misdirect. You want to go... See, this is teaching you
Things are
to
so
go
big.
away from the politics.
There's a door to the cellar over here.
Avoid the
She might
politics.
keep the animals down there.
Because the girl is political.
God damn, that's the most political girl I ever seen.
But has the name of a very good furry artist.
What's her name again?
Angerboda.
Oh.
Come on.
Did they draw TF?
Or sooner rather than later.
Yep.
Okay.
Not exclusively. Not exclusively.
It's so fun. We're both furries, but we have like this gigantic repertoire of artists that I haven't heard of and artists that you haven't heard of, and they're just this. We have zero crossover.
Our Venn diagram has the smallest sliver in the middle.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah, furry likes cats. Done.
The end.
The key's already in the lock. Just gotta turn it.
Loki,
Hey, we know my future, and it doesn't involve us getting killed by your grandma.
not how it works.
No.
Almost. Got it.
Furry's once again proven to be a subculture of diverse and exacting tastes. Absolutely.
Man, I'm so upset. There was a, I think as of yesterday, there was a story about like some 13-year-old
Go on.
in VR chat got abducted, and there was an Amber Alert for them. And then
Well,
people were like,
hold on. In where did the
they met the
13-year-old
person
get
on
abducted?
VR chat. They got abducted in real
I
life.
thought you
yeah.
meant like their avatar got abducted in VR chat.
Yeah. And yeah, so they got abducted in real life. And then Amber Alert goes out, and people on Twitter are like, yo, here's the Twitter profile of the abductor. And it's like parody levels of like, I don't know any furry like this. And I'm like, I'm convinced it's a 4chan op because of how, well, I was, but the story continues. Because of just how they talk, they started every tweet with like, "Good morning, every fur." I'm like,
boy.
I don't know anybody like this, and I know a lot of
No.
furries, and it's like this just seems like a fake thing, and I was pissed off because I was like, oh, everybody's eating up, even though the bait is so obvious. So I look at the Twitter profile, I'm like, oh, it's created in like this year. I'm like, maybe somebody like capitalized off of, had a troll account and then attached it to this after or something. And I look and I scroll down far enough to like a few months ago or whatever, and they're posting pictures of themselves, and it seems like the same guy in the mugshot, and I'm just pissed off. I'm like, fuck. like it doesn't seem like a real like I don't know anybody like that. The way that they talk, like it's just a person with mental problems that happens to be a furry, and that pisses me off because then it makes like, it'll probably be one more day before Libs of TikTok picks it up and is like, look at this grooming community, like fuck, it pisses me off.
There's possibly a way to reconcile it though. I don't know. I'm just like spitballing, but like it's possible. Like obviously it is a person with mental problems, but it's possible like they're not. It's possible they're not a furry at all, and just like that's the thing they chose to like get in.
Oh yeah, maybe
with some communities.
Yeah,
so they could
maybe they were just
abduct.
looking to like rape a child. Actually, that's not a bad theory.
That's
Because it did seem like parody level of like what a furry was.
Because they don't actually know how to do it. They're just like trying too hard to do it. You know?
Who knows? You can never tell. Because
So
there's crazy people everywhere, and it's just like, oh, this one just happened to be a furry. This one chose the brony fandom. This one chose that, whatever. And then it's like, okay.
I mean, there's only two. It's only furry or brony.
Yeah. There's this. Well, I mean, there's a lot of pedophiles in the Super Smash Bros. Community. This is what I've learned the past few years.
I forgot about that. That's funny.
Any fandom, really, But the problem is, like, furry is such a niche and also like kind of community thing, and it's also like a huge section of Twitter.
So much more we can do.
Like, there's a lot that's like unique about furries, and there's like more every day, and so then. Despite there being like, Amber Alerts get placed out every fucking day. There's like shit like this going on all the fucking time. But it only becomes
like
a
3
story.
in the neighborhood right now.
Yeah, it only becomes a story
What?
when a furry does it, because then it becomes or at least to Twitter, right? You're gonna get the same amount of reporting in like most major normal cable news. It's going to be a local reporting, like, oh, kid got abducted, they got found, whatever. It's going to affect the local area. But when it comes, like, it makes it more of like an internet thing, and it spreads further if the person's a furry, because
Yeah.
it's people. It makes the story funnier. B, there's people that really hate furries that want to see their hatred justified. And then like C, any other person, you don't really have their identity, because like if someone's like, this person enjoyed manga, like that's not a core part of their identity. Like most weebs, if they get arrested for like,
I don't know how to do this part.
abducting a minor, it's not going to be a part of the story. Like it's not going to be like, oh, a weeb abducted. So like there might be a few people talking about it on 4chan, but it's not going to become like a Twitter sensationalist thing. Whereas like if it's a furry, it's like immediately like, ooh boys.
Heck yeah.
Retro. Retro Reggie. Retro Reggie.
Yeah. But it is only an issue on Twitter, and
Oh yeah.
Twitter isn't real. So like it doesn't actually matter.
Twitter
Like, if
isn't real, and yet there's very real world consequences from a few Twitter accounts, like Libs of TikTok, that organize, like doxing and campaigns and turn into bomb threats and like,
Where's it
oops,
going?
like.
I don't know.
It is an oops.
But yeah, for the most part, Twitter is not real.
Yeah. Like there's besides a few
But you're giving up already?
glaring exceptions, like
There's
if
no
you
responsibility.
don't go on Twitter, then
Yeah.
the issue you thought was an issue doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
I just
Quote Tyler the Creator.
think they're better.
How is cyberbullying real?
I like that.
Okay.
Oddworld Future Gang, kill them all.
hmm
Call me Atreus.
If Elon deletes the website, that would be a plus, but
Be very funny, but then he couldn't make cool edgelord tweets, so I don't see that happening.
Let's get back.
yeah.
Head up those stairs again.
There's some parallels between the most recent Andrew Tate thing and the most, Elon Musk getting booed at the Dave Chappelle show, where immediately the next day they write up a thesis on how they're not owned. I like that. It's really funny.
It's
Actually,
very
it was 10%
important.
booze. Like you're telling us that it's important to you that the rest of the world feels like you're not owned. I watched the Andrew
Actually,
Tate video.
they're saying boo earns.
Yeah. And not only that's what happened, but it's important for me to convince you that that's what happened. That like I'm showing you right now that it matters to me whether or not you
How
believe that
sensitive I am
happened.
about it.
Right? That's the funnier part, right? So I watched the Andrew Tate video, and one of the funny things that he said was like, and then Greta Thunberg made this tweet, and then it got like retweeted by all the bots, and all the bots were liking it. It's like, okay, if it's all bots, then who are you talking to then? Who are you trying to convince?
Are
if
you
it was,
trying to convince the bots?
Yeah, if it was only bots that thought you were owned, who are you trying to make an argument toward? If it was only bots and everybody else saw through it like, oh yeah, everybody actually supports me, then why are you making the video? If it was only what are you talking about? Doesn't pass the
Adam,
sniff test.
Are you accusing a right-wing personality of being inconsistent in their arguments?
No.
Okay, good.
Whining.
Now apologize.
Won't even remember in a moment.
Is that Lady Damascus?
Eat that dog. Hold on, she's gonna eat. Oh, it is a big bitch. Is she just cooking dogs? Is she my new favorite character in this dumb game?
I've avoided this for too long.
All right, how do I let the dog death happen?
Can I kill the dog.com?
You should be thanking me. What
Can you
good
cook
is
the
a soul to
dog.com?
anybody? It's just a vessel for pain.
The important questions being asked in the chat. Are we finally voring Gaia?
Okay, the cauldron. Without it,
No, because this is an objectively better dog than Gael, because, as we all know, Dalmatians, bad dogs.
Can you say, are we finally voring Gael one more time just for the edit? You cut out a little bit.
we can't hide forever. Go.
Say it one more time. Get a clean take. Just say it like you were reading the comment again.
Okay. Are we finally voring Gael?
There. Then they can edit that in. I'm smart. You're welcome, fanboy.
I'm smart. You're welcome.
That's right. Look at me.
So many things I've forgotten, and you refuse to be one.
I thought you were literally singing the lyrics to One More Time by Daft Punk. Is why I didn't say it immediately.
All right. Let me take out my bow and arrow. No, won't let me.
Oh, kill this dog. Kill the shit out of this dog.
Where?
You
can use a
giant is taking my soul out.
You can just
as
use
if fucking dogs had souls in the first place.
You can use a knife to cut the like purple soul magic chains.
It's a good knife. It's a good knife. It's a Ginsu. Oh, that would kill you. That would at least break your back. And as someone with a broken back, the game recognizes game.
Get out of my house.
Through here. Follow me.
I want to go this way. Just grab me, idiot. Just grab me. Why don't you grab me? Why are you just clawing at me? That's not gonna do. You could wrap your fingers around my tiny little neck right now if you really wanted to. Okay,
I
fine.
hope
Holy
no
shit.
Giant women grab me.
I was even gonna like let her kill me, but it was just taking too long. Like she does no damage. Like what the fuck? Okay, that's supposed to be scary or something.
You sure you want to go back there?
I told you we have to.
I can hear you.
I lost so much health. Barely. It was gonna take forever to kill me. I'm gonna take like 10 more hits.
Oh, the giant lady is Deborah Wilson? Nice. Then the lady should have bigger tits.
Deborah.
Where'd you go?
Deborah. How about Zebra Wilson?
Stay with your pay.
Just a big stripy horse with huge tits.
It would have been, yeah, that would have been an ideal spot for an insta-kill. I don't know why they would
Sure.
make it so that you just get, like, booped by it. No.
Oh.
Alright. Fry that pussy. Pussy.
BC467, you did not make a mistake by finally making a Twitter account yesterday, because now you can follow me, and your life will be slightly better for it.
Oops.
There you go.
Wrong button. Oops. Oh,
Boops.
leaving.
Is this woman political too? Are there just a bunch of political women in this game?
Shut up! I'm sure he'll make such a fine pop.
Fuck you.
Forget all about your old one. Shut up!
Oops.
Shut up!
Go back to China, bitch. I'm trying.
Are you even
I'm trying to get it.
here?
What do you mean? Attack the cauldron or what? Oh, that's what I'm doing. I thought she said get
Punch
in
the
it.
keys.
Get away!
No, that she'll cook you with the dog.
I was gonna go swim in the meat
It'll be
poolie.
a dog boy stew.
What's up? My name's Dog Boy Stew. Oh, I gotta get up. I gotta get up to get
Dog
down.
boy stew is his like name actually.
Fuck. All right. I got confused. Oh. I'm pressing it. Oh, now we don't have to. Am I just still dying here? How do I... I'm trying to get up. What am I doing?
Adam should do more melee attacks. What do you think
Ow.
about that?
Well, we're supposed to be hitting the pot, aren't we? What are we doing? I don't understand. Sorry, I'm confused by this part.
It's okay, just die about it.
So I pressed square, and I guess I wasn't supposed to get up. She was just lighting something, and I guess that maybe took away the thing that was happening.
Sure.
Okay, so the
Who's to
floor,
say?
stay
There's
off
just a
the
lot of
floor. Okay,
sparkly
can I
colors.
stay off the floor?
The floor
Oh,
is
now I can stay off the
lava.
floor. Okay. I was trying to do that, and
It was going poorly.
yeah, I was trying to do that, and all I saw was the prompt for that, like the candle, which I guess was just like, ow. The candle was just, it was not doing anything.
BC467, you've done the right thing.
You won't destroy it.
Get hyped
Ow.
about my Andrew Tate post scheduled for about an hour and a half from now.
Beans?
Get away!
Beans!
Angry boner, watch out!
Angry boner, watch out.
That's not her name.
Angry Boner is her name. Okay, now I'll do some melee attacks.
Why are you so bent on hurting me like this, girl? I've done nothing to you.
Why did she show you her butt?
Just animals.
Because it's political.
Oh. So, like, what's her deal? She's taking animals' souls?
That's all I've got.
I don't remember the phrasing of it, but it was really stupid.
And doing what with them?
I don't know, cooking them.
Okay. Well, maybe... I mean, have we considered that animals' souls might be delicious, and maybe she's onto something?
Beans! If she's not saying beans. I don't know what she's doing, but it's really funny.
Leave me alone.
She takes animal souls so she can pretend to be them, basically. Well, that sounds
Stop it!
awesome.
I don't want to be down here. I mean, I want to be down.
I'm on her side. She's using animal souls to experience their memories to forget her own memories or something. Oh, it's a trauma thing? Or maybe she just thinks dogs taste delicious.
Everything about that? Ow.
Do the do before the do does you. Oh, she hated that. No, my pot.
I'm so glad they have the accessibility to not mash the buttons, because I was doing some mouse clicky yesterday, and that would have been disastrous today. Someone asked earlier in the chat, what makes them political? I don't know. The dreadlocks. Why is it so
That's
political?
part of it.
What did you?
She is half blind.
I saved
Also political. If you hit her, you're ableist.
Half ableist.
I should
Yeah.
have thrown you to the wolves right after I pulled you out of your mother. Get out!
Yeah, she's a giant.
Beans.
No. Let's go.
Remember when Peter Dinklage was a giant? That was funny.
I do remember when Peter Dinklage was a giant. Very funny.
You think you've done something here,
Is that Zendaya?
Gorsh of War.
Oh, nothing. And no
Yeah.
one will ever remember you.
And
Not
it's
even
just
Loki.
Kratos and
You'll
Max.
just be a forgotten chapter in his story. He'll be too busy.
I don't want to hurt your
guarding
feelings. You're a
his
fucking sick TF
father.
artist.
I see you again. You'll wish you died with your parents.
Yeah.
You want to make out?
She does look like Zendaya's sister in Euphoria.
You sure it's all right to leave her here? She comes out looking for...
She used to leave me food.
Yeah, who is in the sequel to Searching now, called Missing, and it's gonna be bad.
Searching 2, found.
Sometimes I'd wake up and I'd see a loaf of bread sitting next to the fire.
You know, it'd be cool.
Not a movie I expected to get a sequel.
Baked just
We have these movies now where the genre is, you see someone's computer screen. So we got Unfriended, we got
Yes.
Searching, now we have Missing coming up. We have Unfriended 2 Dark Web. So far, really only 2 series, but I want to see that movie set like 20 years earlier, and they got to use Ask Jeeves and shit. Like,
Love
and like everything takes forever to load. They're like, fuck, and they're like, I'm trying to solve the
They gotta use
mystery.
Ask Jeeves. They gotta download something on Kazaa.
Yeah, a single image just like loading like paragraph at a time.
You've been gone longer than you
I would love to see Searching 2001.
Oh god, yeah.
Think about her.
It's fine.
I gotta get in the fucking Yahoo chat group.
I'm coming. We'll be back
to get the info.
Well,
Yep.
then,
Gotta get on IRC.
AOL and
Atreus.
Netscape Navigator.
I see what
You gotta navigate your
you want a
net.
rematch after last time.
I appreciate.
You gotta get on IRC chats. You gotta go on what
I beat you.
for
I'm
IRC
pretty sure it was a
Usenet?
tie.
That's a thing.
Sure it wasn't.
Oh yeah. Is Usenet still a thing?
I bet it is. I bet there's like some sort of demographic that still uses Usenet and IRC chats because like it's good for something. I don't know what.
Prove me wrong. 1, 2, 3, go.
Fine.
You coming or what?
Go, go!
Fennec friend.
That we
Hey,
don't know what it
it's that
is because we just. Oh, I
earlier.
get to turn into a fox now.
Yeah,
no, I'm
you
still
got
a
jealous
wolf.
of.
Never mind.
You got jealous of her, Fox.
The lighting made the color seem dramatically different, and I was like, "Am I a fox?
Were you?
Am
I guess
like,
you
what
were
am
sort
I?
of this sort of
I'm
tan-colored wolf.
Yeah, I'm still a wolf, I guess.
Don't get too distracted. Asa, faster! We got him now.
Well, you got your bullshit, TF.
Yep. Oh yeah. To answer a question I saw earlier and forgot about how am I enjoying the TF in this game? Too fast.
Sing the song. I
don't need a
will.
poof.
I will sing the song. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I thought when I first watched the movie that was a song for the film, and I was like, okay, I hope they get best original song. It wasn't. They just took another song. Fuck. I mean, good job.
Yeah.
It made
Well, it was
sense.
originally from the song. It was originally from the movie The Grey
Sorry she was so hard on you.
when Liam Neeson was running with the wolves.
I see. They are so lame for not releasing. Sorry, not the Grey. I almost got confused.
Suppose you're ready to go.
Other Liam. No, sorry, it wasn't even. That was Harrison Ford.
Taken.
Not if you don't
No.
want to.
Oh, Star Wars. You're thinking
No.
of Star Wars.
Call of the Wild.
Still don't believe it.
Ah,
But I heard of
that's
the
a
Grey,
movie.
and it seemed like a movie I didn't want to watch.
I can't.
It seemed like
It
a movie
wasn't
that
bad.
it was like kind of lame, but it wasn't bad.
it was not bad. Yeah,
Really.
Stupid.
it was made. It was made by the same guy who did Smokin' Aces.
I
it
remember
was.
that being bad.
So much you can't conceive of.
It
Actually,
it
oh wait,
was-
here we go. 5 out of 10. I tried watching it at least at some point. The Grey.
Good job. We just did Smokin' Aces for the requests, and it's all right. There's definitely some dumb parts and definitely some okay parts.
But yeah, they are so lame for not releasing the no CG cut of Call of the Wild. Because it's not
such a
it's
better
not
movie.
just they don't know. It's like, oh, they do know because became a huge like Twitter meme. Like obviously the directors heard
Yeah.
of that. Like that was probably the most viral marketing that the film had gotten ever. That was like a film's wish for that level of viral marketing in a positive way. For like they actively go out and try to seek that. You know, trailers include hashtags at the end now, right? They want people to be talking about their movie
Yes.
on Twitter. So of course they noticed that, and they still haven't released that cut because they're fucking lame.
Your mother may be
They're
gone,
cowards.
but your
Yeah,
father-
and if it's
agree.
like, okay, yeah, you could imagine like maybe a director was like, oh, I'm too embarrassed because people only want to watch it ironically. The studio shouldn't be embarrassed. The studio should look at that and go, ka-ching, here's a way where people
Yeah.
will want to watch the movie. Let's release it in this way.
And
They
also,
should
the
do
studio
that.
should be embarrassed that they made the movie the way they made it in the first place.
Yeah,
That's what you should be embarrassed about.
yeah. I watched that full featurette, and the people working on the film, this part stuck out to me that it was not a part of the Twitter meme because I watched the whole thing. I was just like, wow, this wasn't included. There was a part where I guess maybe, I don't remember, it was the cinematographer. One of the people working on the film was like,
Happens to you.
oh, well, at first, it came up to me with the idea of making having the dog just be played by an actor. And I thought, what was that? And then it, as it came out, it turned out to be genius. He used the word genius.
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
I love it.
And that man
That's
was Roger
adorable.
Deakins.
I
It was
mean, he's
not,
good.
but,
Man knows what he's doing.
Feel free to stay.
yeah, they literally said it turned out to be genius. Which is just so
Only
funny.
there- If only there were real dogs, but sadly there aren't. So we'll need to use a man.
A
What are you
man.
gonna do?
And also, like, okay, so yeah, they're saying, oh, it could be genius. And so we got this, like, fantastic physical performance actor who's pretending to be a dog. And he captured all the nuances of, like, oh, just being a dog and shit. They showed the one clip that did get big on Twitter was, like, that fade out when fading from finished film to unfinished without effects.
Yes.
And you see him, like, with the letter in his mouth or whatever. And it's like, you look at the part where the dogs do it, it's like it's floating in his mouth. He's not like, that's not how a dog, like, that doesn't make any sense. It looks
good.
like, it looks like shit. And then they have these other parts of the behind the scenes featurette where they've got essentially real dogs in mocap suits. I'm like, wait, why are you doing that when you have, like, I thought the human actor was playing that. And then it clicked to me like, oh, they're using the dogs in mocap suits to get the realistic movements of a dog to fill in the gaps during other parts of the... And then I'm like, well, why did you do this whole thing, then? Like, if you're just going to use real dogs anyway.
It's a great question.
Why'd you do the whole thing?
Hold on, so real dogs do exist?
You're using the real dog in mocap suit to make a CG dog that is mostly a human actor to fill up for the spots where the human actor can't act like a dog, apparently, because he sucks at being a dog. And you've spent, like, how many millions of dollars doing this?
So many. So many.
It's so ridiculous. Absolute cowards. I think that eventually we will see something like that, where a studio's like, yeah, we'll do it. Because we'll
get a Cat's Butthole cut. We'll get a Call of the Wild human cut.
Call of the Wild human cut, Cat's Butthole cut. We might not get those things, but there will be something like that, where people are like, why don't you release this cut? And they will. Because we've already got the Snyder cut. That was an internet, like, we demand to see this, and it happened, right?
But it was... It was a bad first one.
Yeah, we got redesign of Sonic the Hedgehog.
We got a redesign of Sonic, thank God, because the first one, ugh.
Yeah, so we got rid of ugly Sonics and they redesigned it.
Redesign also not great.
Yeah, so like we now have a trailer for like Cocaine Bear, which is such an obvious, like, we were looking at Reddit and decided to make a movie.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, internet culture is being considered.
I think it was Elizabeth Banks, though.
I mean, she directed it, yeah. She was on Reddit, yeah, I guess. I was shocked when I found out she directed it, actually. I'm like, are men allowed to watch this one?
No, only bears.
Only
it's
gamers.
Charlie's Bears.
But yeah, that's so interesting that, I mean, we're slowly moving towards it. But, you know, as is typical, it takes forever for them to do things that they should have been doing, like, decades ago.
The wheels of justice turn slowly.
What studio is Call of the Wild? Is it Universal? What is it?
I don't...
What is it?
No.
Because Universal is doing Cocaine Bear. And I'm like, if you're going to do Cocaine Bear, you got to release the Dog of the Wild. Like, figure out who did... Dog of the Wild human cut. Alright, what's the strat here? Parry. Oops. Oh yeah, what is the button for the blue thing? There's a blue button. Oh fuck, I forget. They taught me a week and a half ago. When you see the blue shield, you have to press a button and that... What is it? Does anybody know? This is only on one console right now. Or it's PS4 and PS5. L1? Thank you. Okay. Fuck you. It's not L1. L1's shield. Block L1 twice? Well, I'm just gonna parry. But yeah, I should know how to do the blue thing at some point. I fucked that up.
Gotta get back to Cinders and figure out how to save Father. And I gotta keep Ironwood and Angrabota a secret somehow. What'd I get myself into?
Angry boners? When blue appears, you press block? Really? Okay. Block twice. I'm going to try and do that next time. I just forgot that was a thing. Mocap a dog and CGI him as a cat. That sounds like something like Jean-Luc Godard would do. Just like as a statement, you know.
I wanted to visit Fenrir.
For 2 days.
John Luke Dogguard.
Why did you come here? Alone. Do you
Boy.
seek death?
No more than
Jean-Luc
Wow.
Godard, the captain of the Jean-Luc Godard, the captain of the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah,
What is it you will not tell me?
that's funny
Tried
actually.
to walk this path with you.
I didn't realize how similar their names were.
Every whim.
But you
Pretty
don't believe
close.
in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
Not your voice acting.
Got him.
That was pretty bad. That delivery. What's keeping you safe?
What do you know?
You don't even have to control your face, you know.
But I just need you to trust me.
This kid
You
sucks.
kept secrets, but I trust you.
It's not
Oh,
the
he
same.
can't
Kid do
enunciate
suck.
properly.
Why
Holy
not?
shit.
No, he's not a good voice actor.
Mother hid things you had good reasons and so
They
did
forgot
I.
to
Why can't
make
you
him
see?
act angry in the audition. To be fair, he sounds exactly like a kid on puberty. In, like, tone and pitch, not in, like, his performance should still be convincing. You can still be someone going through puberty and not sound like you don't mean what you're saying.
What is a kid on puberty?
HRT.
Okay. Sounds like puberty blockers to me.
HRT is more than blocking the puberty. You get like testosterone or estrogen, then you're just on puberty.
Then you're on puberty. Fair enough.
Yeah. Fuck you.
What do I think of the 2001 movie Cats and Dogs and its problematic portrayal of cats as villains? Also a movie we did for the request. I guess we've just gotten a lot of requests, so I've
How
seen
soon-
every
how
movie as a
recently did you do
result
that?
of that. The Cats and Dogs was the first request, so that was like 2021 sometime. We're currently on round 3. Yeah, we did like fall 2021, spring 2022, and now. And after this, we're definitely only doing one a year because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it seems like it.
We're going till at least February.
Oh.
It's gonna be
Oh shit.
9. Oh boy.
Feet. Quentin Tarantino
gonna
loves
be-
this part. Oh my god.
9 episodes of 11 to 12 movies per episode.
9/11.
We just it's 9/11. We just recorded episode 3. We just put up episode 3.
Oh fuck.
So only 6 more episodes of more than 10 movies per episode. And then I'm never watching another fucking movie in my life.
No. Fucking stop it. Give me some health, bitch. Fuck you. So I watched Cats and Dogs recently because my boyfriend.
Recently?
Yeah, he was like, he really wanted that nostalgic sort of thing. And I was like, okay.
Did you also watch the sequel, The Revenge
No.
of Kitty Galore?
He doesn't like the sequels, is what he told me.
He is a man of discriminating tastes.
Yeah. But he was all like, yo, this movie, because he was like really young when it came out, I guess. He's like, this movie like made me want to be a cat. And so watching it in that context was like kind of funny. Just like watching the.
That is a better context than I watched it in,
Yeah. So just.
which was in my late 30s for the first time and fucking hating it.
It's kind of fun. It wasn't bad for what it was trying to be.
I
It wasn't like the
suppose.
worst thing. I like that it wasn't just the like fucking uncanny valley CG mouth moving. I like that it was there was some
Yeah.
practical, you know.
Yeah.
There was some puppeteering, like fuck. Fuck you. Should I take out my fucking?
I did like the racist ninja cats. That was good because every
Gotta do
cat
it.
movie made before I don't know 5 years ago has to have racist cats. Like
Yeah,
every
the
single one.
Siamese.
Yeah. Siamese in what? Lady and the Tramp
Yeah.
or 101 Dalmatians? Lady and the Tramp. And then the even more racist one, the cats, and yeah, it's great.
Fuck.
How come they're all Asian though? We can do different kinds of racist cats.
Oh, I forgot how to do my thing. Oops.
Do your thing, you silly.
I'm gonna ice it. Oh, fuck you. Can I do it? I've got like no health.
We can free you.
Fuck you. Look at this parries. Oh shit. Oh, give me some health somewhere. Damn. Did I make it? Was there a bet going on?
Every agony,
Yes.
Barely.
every violation imaginable.
I'm good at parries today. Damn.
Look at all the things I can turn into.
Trash! You do not want this. Call them out.
Don't bite the lady.
Don't suck my penis. Stop it.
Don't bite the lady. She's the only non-political lady in the whole game.
Here's a good comment. Indian cat
rub his
came to
tummy.
my house and kicked my dig.
That is a good comment.
Atreus. Atreus.
Are you harmed? No, I'm a bear. Off-screen TF, lame. The media loves off-screen TF, and it's disgusting. Really? That was your move? Vines?
It's TikTok now. Get with the time.
It got bought by TikTok, stupid.
I don't think it got bought by TikTok.
No, it did. It got bought by Instagram? Twitter? I don't know. One of them.
By Tom from MySpace.
For the moment,
It was Tom.
you are of more use to me.
Did Vine get bought? I thought it just disappeared.
I thought it got bought.
Why would they do nothing with it? What's the point of the sale?
Eliminate the competition.
What?
Oh.
I don't know if that happened.
We'll tell the truth.
Someone's gonna have to. Twitter bought Vine? Why would they
Twitter
fuck
bought
it up
Vine.
so bad?
There.
What the hell's wrong
Don't
with Twitter?
question me.
We'll take him. Oh,
I know
Vine got
everything
bought.
about the internet.
Someone needs to source me on this
see
shit.
you again.
Fine. Twitter.
Do not let him out of your sight.
Why would they fuck it up so bad? Why is Twitter like the stupidest company? Like, holy shit. The only thing valuable about your company is like the user base, but you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Now it's even worse. How did that happen? Holy shit.
What is it you want?
Acquired by Twitter in October 2012 for $30 million. Pretty
And then they
cheap.
ran it into the ground, and then TikTok
And
becomes
they-
the biggest thing on the planet. Like,
That is
how
correct.
bad do you have to fucking feel
They
about that
nailed
shit?
it.
Like, holy shit. You're so pathetic. I thought Vine just disappeared because of like infrastructure issues or something. Like, that's so much more embarrassing knowing that Vine got bought by Twitter, and they were like, let's shut it down. You can't make money off of this, and now TikTok's like the biggest thing on the planet. It's like, okay, well, what are they doing? Maybe you just needed a better fucking recommendation algorithm. I don't know. That seems to be working out well for them. So,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We'll help you.
So many incompetent people in positions of power.
I know.
It do
So
be like
sad.
that.
Still might
Yeah.
kill you.
All right, I'll be right back. BRB.
Okay.